Hey guys, it's Drea. So I have to quickly film a couple videos before I go to work today, and you've probably seen me in this state already because I'm going makeup free for a few days because I'm dealing with some skin issues under my eyes, and I just don't want to wear makeup for like a good 5 days or so, but I still have to film some videos. And you know, I was thinking about it. I'm not an ugly hag without makeup, neither are you. I want to be a good example to show you guys that you don't need to always wear makeup to feel beautiful. So here we go. I hope that strikes a chord with some of you, because I do believe it. Like, I'm going to work with no makeup and I'm perfectly fine with that. So I just want to let you guys know that it's okay to do that sometimes. Even though we love makeup here, you need to also love the skin you wear as well. So let's just jump into this. This is a video that's kind of been floating around in my head for a while. You know, I fall for packaging a lot, like a lot. There is no denying that I love pretty packaging, and I will buy some things just based on packaging alone. Like, I bought Whisper of Guilt from MAC again this year. I have it twice now because I just love the packaging so much, which for some of us is stupid. Like, I know it's a little stupid, but I'm also okay with it because I love makeup. So, you know, you have to be okay with whatever you do, and not judge other people. But, you know, I just wanted to do this video because there are some things that I've fallen for that are awful products that look gorgeous. So I'm not even sure what I'm going to title this, but I just had this idea, like I said, kind of floating around, and I wanted to put it out there. I think this is just crap in general, this first product, and I wanted to talk about it. This is the e.l.f. Beautifully Precise Precision Sponge Trio. So it comes in this little box. There's a set of 3 white makeup sponges. So number 1, e.l.f. What you doing? White makeup sponges. Like, it doesn't make any sense. When I bought it, I just really wanted to test it out for you guys, these sponges, and see if they were awesome or something. But why would they make them white? Like, all makeup that you're gonna use on these sponges, base makeup, is going to be some shade of like beige brown or like deep tones. Like, somebody who uses this, it's going to make these sponges dirty and gross after time. So I actually washed these last night just to show you guys. I really tried to wash them really well, and I do use these ones. This is after the state of me washing them, like really trying to get them clean with, you know, cleanser and everything. The other thing is there's 3 of them, right? So this is the smallest, this is the middle one, and the biggest one I actually just threw away because here's the thing. These 2 are actually pretty soft, but the smallest one is the softest. The middle one is a little bit more dense. And then the biggest one, like when I use it, I just felt like I was hitting myself in the face with something hard the entire time. Even in its most puffed up, water-filled state, it was still like a hard little sponge. So I just threw that one away. So that one is just purely nonsense, not good at all. I actually do kind of like these 2 in the way they feel. They do feel really nice under the eyes, but it's the dirty factor too. Like, I know we all try to get all of our sponges clean and sometimes it doesn't come out, but they're not all white. Like, you know what I mean? I don't get it. So I know they were trying to be like pure and beautiful with the packaging on this, but for me it was just a huge fail. The next thing is from IT Cosmetics. I think I did put this in a disappointing products already at some point. But anyway, I really love this compact. It's holographic, silver holographic. It's so pretty to look at. This is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Airbrush Perfecting Powder. It's got SPF 50 in the powder, and that's actually why I bought it, because I really wanted a powder to be able to reapply SPF throughout the day without actually taking my makeup off. And I know it's probably not enough SPF to apply throughout the day, but it's still something. Something is always better than nothing. But anyway, the packaging is really beautiful on this. But this is the cakiest powder that I have ever used. Like, this gives me cake face no matter how I try to use it on its own as a powder foundation, or just like as a setting powder, whatever. However I use this, it's super cakey. The other thing is that this kicks up a ton of powder when you put your brush in it, and I just feel like that's super wasteful. Like, I'm always wasting it every time I use it. Now granted, I'm not going to be using this up because I just don't like it, but if you did like it and it was constantly kicking up a ton of powder, you might feel gypped, like half of this product is going to waste because it's just going up in the air every time I use it. So this next one could possibly be personal preference, but I kind of think it's not really that great anyway. This is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. Now, I really like the packaging on this. It's actually plastic, but it kind of looks like frosted glass. It's that frosted white, so pretty. It really reminds me of the Hourglass Mineral Primer, which is kind of why I wanted to try it, because I thought it would be like that based on the name and based on the packaging. I don't know if e.l.f. did that on purpose, like wanting us to think it would be like the Hourglass one, but it is nothing like the Hourglass one. It does have a pump, which I'm going to give it points for that, but it's just like a basic silicone clear primer. I don't know what is mineral about this. When I spread this out on my skin, whether it's on my face or even on my hand here, it does make it feel softer, but on my face it does not fill in pores at all. So I'm not even really sure what the point of this product is. Like, I don't feel like it does anything different to my skin, but make it maybe like 5% softer than it normally is. And that to me isn't enough reason to use a primer. This next one is from Physicians Formula. This is the Butter Blush. This is in the shade Natural Glow. So they came out with the Butter Bronzer, which everybody went crazy for. It's got beautiful packaging. It smells amazing. And then they came out with these blushes and I was so excited. Like, I ran out and bought this one. This one, gorgeous packaging again. Like, that's what this whole video is about. You can see it's got the nice ripple effect in the powder itself, and then it's got the pink with the tropical theme on it. So pretty. But guess what? This is not a blush. It's nowhere near approaching a blush. This is at best a highlighter. Here's a swatch of it. It's just like, you can really barely see it on my hand. Like, that's, I can't even see it in the computer monitor. So it would be like a very, very subtle highlight maybe if that's what you're into, but it's definitely not a blush. And I really dislike when companies kind of sell us a bill of goods and be like, here's a product, it's called a blush, but no, really, it's not really a blush. You got to use it as something else, you know? It's just like, can you just call something what it is or do better? And if you want to make a blush, make it a blush, you know what I mean? So I know they did come out with more shades in the range since this original launch, but I haven't seen them near me. Like, they haven't come to my store, so I might be willing to try them to see if they're better, but that one, no. This next product was top of my list when I thought of this video. So this is from a brand called Pretty Vulgar. This is their mascara. It's called the Feathers. Out of all of these products, this is absolutely hands down the most beautiful. So here's the tube of mascara here. It's a freaking bird cage, you guys. Like, it's so pretty. It's got the little bird right on top there. So gorgeous. It's very heavy too. I mean, it's even got details of little scrolling going around the bottom. It's so gorgeous. Even though this has long been expired, I still keep it on my shelf because I just think the packaging is so beautiful. There's a couple things I hate about this mascara, and I did try it multiple times. First of all, the brush is super weird. It's curved, but on this part here, the bristles are so short that really, I don't even know what the point of it is. Like, all it does is clump up product right in that area there. And every time you take it out, it brings up excess product right here. And then when you put it back in, the product that's left on the brush that isn't on your eyelashes gets caught up in there. So it's super dirty when that happens. The other thing about this is that every time I used it, my eyes would feel dusty, irritated, like something was in my eye, like I wanted to get it out all day long. No other mascara has ever made me feel that way. So I know for sure it was this, and it happened every single time I used it. So that maybe is just me, and that might not happen to you, but like I said, I never have issues with mascara irritating me at all. So it's kind of weird that just this one mascara does, but man, like, that packaging was the reason I bought that, and the product is just like, it sucked. So this next thing, I mean, there might be somebody out there who it would work perfectly well for, but for me, it totally doesn't. These are the eyelash curlers from Tweezerman. Now, these are the rose gold ones. I think it actually came with like a rose gold cosmetic pouch too, if I remember right. I could be wrong. Maybe that was just the gift set. Anyway, they're rose gold. I mean, that's the whole reason I bought these ones. Honestly, I could have got a $10 eyelash curler from Revlon, but really I kind of wanted the whole rose gold. I wanted to feel a little like shishi frou-frou and all fancy and everything. So I bought these ones. Now, first thing that happens with these is that every time I use them, I end up pinching the edge of my eyelid, which hurts. It's painful, and it's probably also not good for your actual skin to be doing that over and over. That could just be, though, my eye shape is not the right eye shape for this. Like, somebody's eye shape may be perfectly fine for this, so that's cool. But the other thing that really annoys me is that these little areas here to put your fingers in, they're just really small, and every time I go to take my fingers out, I don't know, like, I always feel like it kind of gets caught in there, and I kind of have to pull my fingers out. Maybe you're gonna think that's a stupid complaint, but it happens to me over and over. The main problem, though, is pinching my eyes, which is not good. Very, very last product, and I've mentioned this before. This, I'm going to say, is personal preference, but again, I have to use this as an example because the product is so beautiful. So this is the YSL lipstick, the Rouge Volupte Shine. And that's what the packaging looks like there. I mean, yes, it is so pretty. It's just luxe as luxe can be. I think there was a time where YouTube was going crazy over these because, yeah, the packaging is just super beautiful. And I will admit, like, I do love still pulling this out in public and putting it on and being like, look at me and my YSL lipstick. I'm so fancy. But actually, the product in here, I hate the slip to it. It's a very slippery lipstick. I'll give you a swatch just so you know. This is what it looks like. It's a very balmy kind of sheer formula. But I hate the smell of it. The smell makes me sick. It's a sweet, fruity smell. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I can't get past it. But on top of that, I really hate the way this wears. Like, I put it on and I feel like it just slips all over my lips and it doesn't have any grip. I don't know. I don't know that I would go out and tell you need grip to your lipstick, but when I wear this, I don't like the way it feels. It just feels too slippery. I don't know. I hate it. Again, could be personal preference, but I had to mention it. If you have anything in your collection like this, definitely let me know down in the comments below. But that's it for today. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. I hope that you're treating yourself well and speaking to yourself kindly. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.